Bitcoin is done. That's it. The bull market is over. We are going to crash. We are going to zero again. I hope you enjoyed the ride because that was it. 73,000 was the absolute high, and from now on we are in a bear market again. Well, this is the case, at least if you want to believe the current sentiment, where, for example, the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index fell again for the first time since May 2024, again to a level of 30. But is it really over, or is the price behavior we are seeing right now on the cryptocurrency markets, especially from Bitcoin, actually something that is normal and to be expected? Well, let's find out together. Hey, welcome back. Good to see you. Before we start, remember to leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. I publish new videos about trading and investing from the eyes of a guy who has been doing this for 25 years every week. Plus, we have a weekly live stream where we live trade the crypto markets. So the Fear and Greed Index has fallen to 30, and the last time we really were in this region was actually in the beginning of May of 2024. And in the beginning of May 2024, maybe you will remember this, we also had quite a slump down in Bitcoin all the way to the levels back then of around about 56,000 US dollars. The market then reversed at the so-called bull market support bands, which I've been talking about extensively on this channel already. In a nutshell, those are a simple moving average, a weekly simple moving average with a length of 20, and a weekly exponential moving average with a length of 21 weeks. Now, what we can see usually in trending markets for Bitcoin, for example, this bull market, is that once the price starts to reverse and makes a local bottom, it tends to turn around in the area of the so-called bull market support bands. So you can see that was here the case, here, 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 and here. And this is exactly the level that we are trading at the moment again. So of course, this begs the question, instead of selling, is this maybe a good time to buy? Because if you would have done so during all of this bull market, which started in early 2023, every time we came into this region of the so-called bull market support bands, you would have timed pretty much always the bottom of the market. And as a trader, an investor, seeing patterns like this that have a really 100% hit rate, this is really something quite rare. But let's have a look here how Bitcoin performed in the past during this bull markets, and if we also saw patterns like this emerge. So for example, here in 2016, after the halving, we also saw kind of the same pattern that we saw here. Whenever Bitcoin came close or even pierced a little bit through its bull market support bands, this usually was the right time to buy and to kind of time actually the bottom of the market. So again, here during this whole span of the bull market all the way until the very top, this would have been perfect signals to buy. Now you might say, of course, yeah, Dirk, but who tells me that this double top or triple top or quadruple top actually we've seen so far in Bitcoin in the regions of 72,000 US dollars was not really already the very top of this bull market cycle, and from now on we are going into the bear market? Because this is, as it seems right now, what the sentiment is actually expecting. Well, for this we can again have a look at how did the price of Bitcoin actually behave after the halvings. How long on average for the last two halvings did it take Bitcoin to reach its absolute top? And we can see here again from Bitcoin very consistent data, because after the 2016 halving it took 530 days to reach the absolute top, the all-time high in 2017. After the halving of 2020 it took Bitcoin 548 days to reach the all-time high. That was in 2021. So it is kind of to be expected, at least in my opinion, that again it will take about 530 to 548 days from the halving of 2024 to reach a new all-time high. And this would put us somewhere at the end of September of 2025 or the beginning of or mid of October 2025. So there's still plenty of room to develop. And also, if we look here in the past, you can see that after the halving in 2016, also after the halving 2020, it was very normal to see these phases where the market pulled back. In fact, the pullback we have seen so far from Bitcoin during this bull market was also very normal, with because from every top to every bottom, we saw around about 19 to 21, sometimes 23% of a pullback. And if we measure the last top we saw here at about 72,000 US dollars all the way to the bottom we saw yesterday, that was about 19% of a pullback. So completely normal, and usually also the area where the price turned around. So if you ask me, no, there is no need to, fall for this FUD out there. Keep a clear head and see this as what it is, in my opinion, a great chance to buy Bitcoin before then, probably end of October, beginning of November, mid-November of 2024. The bull market probably is really going to kick off. Of course, that is just my opinion. You have to form your own opinions about the markets. Do your own due diligence. Keep a clear head. Do not fall for FOMO. And one thing is for sure, we're going to see each other again in the next video. Take care and bye-bye.